is just around the corner as you get a look at Bills Stadium, just south of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone, and we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Gotta get the point. Get on the point right here.
Jackson from the shotgun. Man open left side is Brown.
It's gonna be a long
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A little trouble thus far in their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. There's Jackson to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Pulled in at the 24. It takes a touchdown saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. Forward for about 3 at second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 35. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. He's coming. Double up. Half. Coming, double up. Check it out.
Allen now on first down. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the air. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. auspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this play.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off around the 27. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Let him know, let him know.
Breida is on the right side, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. And this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in a win over Pittsburgh.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win. But definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
It's complete to Diggs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Check, check. Lucky. Mike, 6. Ready? Check 3. Check 24.
On play action, Allen rolling to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Check 3. Check 26.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were. And you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and 30. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you need the key words early on. So we have to decide, do we even need to change
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Good job, D. Good job.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just get back to score.
12-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Third and 2, here's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Alpha, sit hard. 180. What a shot. Go ahead. 180.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Breaks the tackle. Now Allen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9. They'll run it down and running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Throwing is Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on third down. They converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because if you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams, you've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got
and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And that could be a point as that makes this a 16-point lead. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 31, check 31.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice shot.
Tight end right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check, check. 3 down, 3 down.
Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. A minute 50 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, they should have known. All right.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Big stop, let's go.
40's Mike, 40's Mike.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 40's the mic. Squeeze.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Hey, 40's Mike, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is what we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And this will not be returned. It will come out to the 25. Next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind doing a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe 1 block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen. That goes gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
Steps away to his left. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Now Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Mike, 6.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big gain there for the Bills. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
When they've needed to play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Hey, motion backfield, motion backfield.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6.
Alert!
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Mike 6.
On 1st down, Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Mike 6.
Mike 6. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. So no touchdown that time, but they do get 3 more, and now they have a bit more of a cushion.
It's hard to blame them for not getting into the end zone there, but the way they've been moving the ball in this one, I don't think these will be their final points of the game.
Short kick on the up, will take it down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Ready to go for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Coming this way. Here we go. Pick the edge. Come.
Hey, switch gears.
They go counter with Breida.
Safety's creeping. Switch.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Check.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
65. Hey, check Mike 6.
I got him.
Peek the edge. Shift.
Check 37. Check
Check 3.
Half 10.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively. offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Rush in. Let's go. Switch it. Come here. Hot. Sponge. You change it. No.
They'll start on the ground with Dalvin. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
We got 3 down. Check 4.
Ready?
Shit.
Middle. Watch twist. Hey. Twist.
They'll go again with Dalvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This is fielded at the 27. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You go over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Makes the score Bills 32, Ravens 10.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Ready to go for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive, it was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run
see how determined they are. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Blue Dan, blue Dan. Switch.
Half. Kill.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball a little bit more here in the second.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
40's the mic.
Army.
Check nine.
To throw on second and 6. Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Let's go, defense. And here we go.
On first down, here's Breida. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hit, but you know we'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Don't be mad. More coming.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
They run again with Breida. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. I see an extra defensive back on the field. A surprise here on 3rd and 1. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't think you got it, son. Shift.
Alert.
Watch out.
Half 85.
He's checking. Crash.
Hey, check 24.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Push him back.
Mike 36. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Watch the out.
Middle. Mike 36.
On play action, Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. He'll diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. This is caught for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone. And the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
13.
On third down, Jackson. That's complete left side to Bateman. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
Real quick, ready? On the Ozzy, ready? Check 6 guy. Hey, report.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
Come on, baby.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Middle.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Watch twist. 180. What a shot.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Monday. Out.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Alert. Tag dog. Slam.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 146 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
42-yard line.
Tight.
Hey, check Mike 6.
First down, they're going to throw with Allen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out.
Watch the safety creep.
Finding room to the track, fighting his way through contact. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. They're leading the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On second down, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on second down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, second down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up third down, they'll have to throw it anyway.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing or trying at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Second and 10.
180.
Strong right.
Finish it hot. 180. Finish it.
We got 3.
Hey, middle.
They go play action now. Jackson being chased out left. And I think the ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth.
Yeah, you say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now a give running left is Breida. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give to Breida. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I'm coming after you.
25. Check 25. Check. Go.
On 3rd down, a run for Breida. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Watch the whip.
Under 10.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided.
Got him.
Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Mike 6.
180. Here we go.
All day, baby. All day. All day, baby. All day.
Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another